and a mare are terms used to refer to female animals of different species. Doe, a female deer, rabbit, or goat. Mare, a female horse. These terms are commonly used in animal classification, with doe typically referring to smaller animals like deer and mare specifically for horses. Rain and rain are homophones, meaning they sound the same but have different meanings and spellings. 1. Reign refers to the period during which a sovereign, king, queen, or emperor rules. It can also mean to have control, influence, or power over something. Example, the queen's reign lasted for 50 years. Hindi meaning, shasan. Rein refers to a long, narrow strap attached to a horse's bridle used to guide or control the animal. It can also metaphorically mean control or restraint. Example, she held the reins tightly while riding the horse. Hindi meaning, lagam, niyantran. Both words are related to control, but reign is about ruling, while reign is about physical or metaphorical control. Dose and dose are homophones with distinct meanings and uses. 1. Dose refers to a specific quantity of medicine or something that needs to be taken or given at one time. Example, the doctor prescribed a high dose of vitamins. Hindi meaning kurak matra. To doze means to sleep lightly or nap, usually for a short period. Example, I like to doze off for a few minutes after lunch. Hindi meaning chapaki lena halki neend. While dose is related to quantities, usually of medicine, doze is about light sleep. Demure and demur are often confused because of their similar pronunciation, but they have different meanings. 1. Demure refers to someone who is reserved, modest, or shy, often in a quiet and polite way. Example, she gave a demure smile at the compliment. Hindi meaning, Shaleen Sankochi. Demur means to raise doubts, objections, or show reluctance to something. Example, he demurred when asked to take on additional responsibilities. Hindi meaning, apatti karna, virod karna. In short, demure is about being modest or shy, while dimmer is about objecting or hesitating. Wager refers to an amount of money or something of value that is risked or bet on the outcome of an event. It can also be used as a verb, meaning to bet or make a gamble. Example, noun, he placed a wager on the horse race. Example verb, she wagered that it would rain tomorrow. Hindi meaning damv, shirt. In short, a wager is another word for a bet. Buoy. 1. Noun, a floating object anchored in a body of water to mark a location, warn of danger, or indicate a navigational route. Example, the boat sailed past the buoy marking the safe passage. Hindi meaning jal chihin taranafalak. Verb, to keep something afloat or uplift, can also mean to support or encourage someone emotionally. Example, her positive attitude buoyed everyone's spirits during the difficult time. Hindi meaning sahara dena, utsahit karna. In essence, as a noun, a buoy is a floating marker, and as a verb, it means to lift or support, either physically or emotionally. Purrs and meows are sounds made by cats, but they convey different meanings. 1. Purrs, a soft, continuous, vibrating sound that cats make, usually when they are content, relaxed, or comfortable. Cats may also purr when they are anxious or in pain as a way to soothe themselves. Example, The cat curled up on my lap and purred contentedly. Hindi meaning Bilio ki mastadhwani. 2. Meows, a vocal sound cats make, typically used to communicate with humans. Meows can vary in pitch and tone, expressing hunger, attention, or a need for something. Example, the cat meowed loudly when it wanted food. Hindi meaning Belio ki meow ki dhwani. While purrs indicate comfort or relaxation, mews are more about communication, often asking for attention. Bellwether refers to something or someone that leads or indicates future trends or developments. It originally comes from the practice of placing a bell on a leading sheep in a flock, which other sheep follow. It can also mean a person, group, or thing that serves as a predictor or leader in a particular field or activity. Example, the company's stock is considered a bellwether for the tech industry. Hindi meaning aguva, disha dikhane wala. In summary, a bellwether is a leader or trendsetter, often used in the context of predicting changes or developments. Perfunctory describes an action carried out with minimal effort, care, or interest, often because it's routine or obligatory. It suggests something done without enthusiasm, just to get it over with. Example, he gave a perfunctory nod during the meeting, showing little interest in the discussion. Hindi meaning, aupacharik, bina man se kiya hua. In short, perfunctory actions are done mechanically or superficially without genuine care or attention. Laparoscopy, a surgical procedure in which a small incision is made, usually in the abdomen, and a camera, called a laparoscope, is inserted to view organs or perform surgery without making large cuts. It is minimally invasive and often used for diagnostic purposes or to treat conditions like gallbladder issues, hernias, or female reproductive system disorders. Example, the doctor recommended a laparoscopy to investigate the cause of the abdominal pain. Hindi meaning Durbin dwara ki jane wali shalikriya. Laparoscopy is known for quicker recovery times and smaller scars compared to traditional open surgery.